Hi, I'm Terry with twohubs.com, and over the next couple of minutes here, I'd like to go over the 2012 Wilier Triestina Cento Uno and all the updates this fantastic bicycle has received. Now, the Italians always seem to be one step ahead in terms of styling, and that certainly applies to various industries. For instance, in the automotive industry, a couple of years ago, Lamborghini unveiled their stealth or matte finish Murcielago, which was an instant hit, a very bold design. And we're starting to see that in the cycling industry here, thanks to the Wilier Triestina Superleggera Racing here. Basically, for their hardcore racers or their pro peloton riders, they did away with a clear coat on the bike to cut down on the weight. Basically, no compromises as far as performance goes. But the end package ended up ultimately being stunning. It was definitely a looker, and we feel that the SLR there did basically set the trend. And at the 2012 Eurobike show, we saw a lot of other bike manufacturers trying to follow suit with this new black on black styling approach, which is we feel again from the Superleggera there. So for 2012 now, with the Cento Uno, the previous white color or white painted color is still available. But what is new here is this basically matte raw carbon finish, which we weighed against its painted sibling as being 70 grams lighter. So, with that said, the frame is also cheaper than the previous year. It doesn't cost quite as much. And other than that, they didn't change much else in the bike, because, why change something that, in my opinion, is a perfect ride. And for those of you who have not seen our previous video on the Cento Uno and our review of it, I'll go into some of the key highlights of this frame, which really make it extra special. For one, they're using 46-ton carbon all the way throughout the entire frame here. And what I think here really sets this frame apart here is the rear end of the Cento Uno is extra special here. What you'll find is it has a swing arm integrated design where they're using basically one piece of carbon here in the back end. And what that does here is it actually helps by preserving the ride quality of the bike, while also allowing you to get more power down the rear of the wheels. So it really deflects any rear impacts and actually helps with the vertical compliance of the frame. But going back the other way, as far as your power transfer goes, the bike just wants to keep accelerating. And unlike other bikes in the industry, typically it's a compromise that they need to make here. Wilier is able to get the best of both worlds here with this very unique rear end design. Also, it is asymmetrical in its rear arm design here. With the chainstays, you'll find that it's reinforced on one side dramatically versus the other side, basically to handle the loads that you get from the drivetrain and from your pedal output. And the other side, obviously, they're able to save a little bit of weight there, and actually has a really neat cosmetic effect. And obviously, the art of the bike is very important, the look of it for Wilier Triestina. And with that said, here in the front end of the bike, the main triangle, you'll find that a lot of the tubes will start from maybe a square shape going to a round shape here. And you'll see that here with the seat tube, the down tube, and in parts of the top tube there, and also in the head tube here. And the reason that they do that is they're trying to preserve stiffness and also front end stiffness and torsional rigidity. So that as well makes it look really nice as well. But also the bottom bracket is very unique to the Cento Uno. You'll find the Wilier oversized bottom bracket, very wide shell. It does away with the bottom bracket cups that you have to thread into most frames, resulting in an extra stiff bottom bracket. Again, this is a bike you can sprint on, you can climb on, descend on. It's a great all-around bike, but definitely a unique bottom bracket design there. Also cuts down on the weight of the bike, and in my opinion, just kind of completes the gorgeous look of the bike. So So what is the Wilier Triestina Cento Uno to mortals like us? Well, this is a bike that on any given day is going to allow you to deliver the ultimate performance against your friends or on competitive group rides or if you're racing. Like I said, out of the saddle acceleration, seated acceleration, whether you're a sprinter or you're actually riding on long endurance rides. I mean, the bike just does everything, and it does everything very well. With that said, this is also a bike at the end of the day you can ride to the coffee shop and have it sit there alongside your friends, and you can make them look bad, because I mean, this is just a stunning bike with basically the very best and latest in Italian styling. So you can one-up your friends in multiple ways with this bike. I myself love the way it rides, still my favorite. It's a bike that I can get on and ride all day long, go climb all day long. And it's very comfortable, and it just keeps on wanting to go. So that's the Cento Uno in a nutshell. Well, that concludes our introduction of the 2012 Wilier Triestina Cento Uno. Should you have any questions about the bike, don't hesitate to contact us, info@twohubs.com. Make sure you enjoy the ride. Ciao.